You're staring at a piece of paper that says your blood pressure is creeping up and your stress levels are in the red. For anyone balancing a career and family in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, that annual checkup can feel like walking into an ambush. And then comes the inevitable, maddening advice from your doctor. They look at your chart, give you a sympathetic nod, and tell you to just relax. It is a medically useless instruction. You cannot command yourself to feel genuine joy or sudden peace when you are actively managing mortgages, caring for aging parents, and 50 daily emails. But there is a proven biological loophole. You can bypass the emotion of happiness entirely and still trigger your body's relaxation and healing mechanisms without actually feeling a shred of joy. Lowering your stress markers does not require a perfect, carefree life. It only requires the willingness to physically fake the action of happiness. Think of your brain's emotional reward system like a television. Usually, a funny or joyful event acts as the remote control that turns on a cascade of physical health benefits. Looking at this circuit diagram, you can see the override. The physical action of laughing presses the exact same button. Your brain cannot tell the difference. This loophole was tested in a 2026 review in BMC Pediatrics across 6 trials and 300 subjects. The intervention they analyzed is called laughter yoga. It is a non-pharmacological approach that combines deep, rhythmic breathing with intentional, completely fake laughter. While this specific 2026 review focused on children, the human nervous system operates on the exact same wiring. The chemical pathways mapped in these trials apply directly to an aging adult body. Laughter yoga functions as a mechanical override for the human nervous system, forcing a physiological shift regardless of a person's actual mental state. The first thing that happens is the immediate drainage of your body's primary stress alarm. The chemical responsible for that constant low-level damage is a complex hormone called cortisol. This chart shows the physiological payload. By physically laughing, cortisol levels plummet 32%. With the stress alarm muted, your body reinforces its immune guards. We see this play out on a sharply rising trend line of salivary IgA antibodies, building a chemical shield against infection. To cap it off, the brain releases dopamine. This provides a rush of chemical reward that actively masks physical pain and reduces physical fatigue. The act of laughing alters blood chemistry internally, creating a measurable shift in stress and immune markers without needing any external intervention. Daily health management is completely within your physical control. You do not need any gym equipment, and you certainly do not need to be in a good mood. Here is step 1. The morning ha ha ha. Sit up in bed and say ha 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 out loud 3 times before your brain even has a chance to register the day's stressful to-do list. Forcing a laugh is purely a physical, mechanical movement, engaging facial muscles without ever needing any emotional input. Step 2 is the mirror routine. You can stack this habit by faking a laugh while brushing your teeth. Looking at your own ridiculous expression in the mirror often triggers compounding, genuine laughter. Finally, step 3 is the commute reset. Use that solitary time walking or sitting in your car to privately fake laugh. You will flush out cortisol right before walking into a high-stakes meeting. These 3 micro-habits rely on a barrier to entry that is practically zero, allowing for consistency even on days when your schedule is at its most demanding. Simply making a specific facial expression and forcing a specific sound is entirely enough to measurably improve adult blood chemistry. If you are willing to trick your brain tomorrow morning, commit to it right now by typing ha 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 in the comments below. You can also find a link to the full medical study from BMC Pediatrics in the description box to read the findings for yourself. You no longer have to wait for a good day in order to have a healthy body.